The Library Learning Commons is not just a repository for books. There are smartboards, white tables, desktop computers, laptops, iPads, green screens, maker spaces, media rooms. There are meeting spaces, movable shelves, and furniture. So how can they do this in a Learning Commons? Well, we are trying to make this space much more flexible, where we can have tables, are movable, we can form small groups or large groups. We have access to smartboards where teachers can work with the students. If we have a Library Learning Commons lead, they can collaborate with the other teachers and with the students and come up with an amazing inquiry project with them. Students are able to access various resources, whether it's books, whether it's online, using desktops, using iPads, whatever resource we have there, they can access. Students have the ability to be able to go to a small space and work right on the table, writing right on the white tables. They can do that independently. They can have supports in there with school assistants or educational assistants to help them. Students are able to have more control of their learning and do that creative piece, whether it's creating a puppet show, whether it's doing a paper, whether it's doing a video. Students can use their iPads to create videos. They can use digital cameras. We have green screens capabilities. So the Learning Commons is much more than just a place that you go and sit and quietly read a book. That is available too, where the kids can go and sit quietly in a corner if they want to. They can talk about books. We have clubs that meet there. The space is used by teachers for professional development. The space can be used by school councils. We can have presentations in that space at any time. So the space is a space for learning, for creating, for that independence, for that collaborative piece. It is a vital part of our school.
The Learning Commons for me has given me the opportunity to create many pieces through pieces of art, through film and digital art. It creates the perfect environment to work in and hang out. It's relaxing and inspires creativity.
Nathan and I, we got a really good opportunity to collaborate with our fellow students. A couple of years ago, Nathan and I really wanted a film club because we didn't have any option for film at our school. There was no filmmaking option that we could have, so we spoke to Miss Monroe, who's our Learning Commons representative, and we talked to her about this film club and that we wanted to have this chance to use our medium, our art. And so she let that happen, and we used this space as a really great place to finish it up. We had the materials, we had the resources, and so we made it happen.
People connect with one another, with resources, either virtual or print, or even to connect with technology. The Learning Commons provides students the opportunity, space, resources, and supports to inquire and create.
Well, I'm not sure what this is. This looks to be a pump hand drill that's being printed right now.
Okay, so how long do you think it will take for it to finish printing?
Well, every time you print something, there's an estimate time, and this is going to take about 2 hours and 15 minutes.
2 hours, 15 minutes, okay. So do you maybe want to tell us a little bit about what you have there?
Well, I have a 3D printed hand, and it's a prosthetic limb. And they're starting to make prosthetic limbs for other people, but this one is just a prototype. And it basically, when you have your wrist in it, these strings tighten and the fingers clench. So if you had your wrist in it, you'd move your wrist down, it'd clench and grab stuff. So it'd be for somebody without a hand. And it took 15 hours to print.
Learning Commons provides students to demonstrate their learning in multiple ways through creating videos, PowerPoints, interviewing, writing, drawing, building using Makerspace, researching, and learning together. To ensure that students receive support, that resources are made available, and that the Library Learning Commons is a vibrant, flexible space to deepen learning. We must ensure that students have access as stated in the ministerial